What's going on, everyone? My name is Where I Don't Care My Name Is, and here we go with my review for Midway. Alright, so the film was directed by Roland Emmerich and was written by Wes Toki, and okay, I wanted to give Roland Emmerich a chance. I wanted to give Wes Toki a chance, considering the fact this is his first film he's ever written, because he wrote for TV series mostly, so I wanted to give him a chance. And you got a great cast here. You got Ed Skrein, Patrick Wilson, Mandy Moore, Dennis Quaid, Woody Harrelson. I thought, okay, with this amount of great actors in this film, this should be a good film, right? And it's easy. It's about the Battle of Midway. I don't know how you could screw this up, but they found a way to do it. So, alright, so the story for this film, let me give you a little bit of a history lesson. So, December 7th, 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor and killed thousands of our soldiers, so the United States declared war on the Japanese. And around that time, the Japanese have been expanding their empire. They have been, taking over the Pacific, they've been taking over different islands, and they set their sights on the Midway Islands, which was an airfield that the United States used for their planes. And if the Japanese had taken over that island, it would have been bad for the United States, because that would have been a landing platform for the Japanese to be able to attack the United States. Because if they had taken over Midway, they would have taken over the Pacific. So it was very important for the United States to stop them. The problem was they lost a lot of ships. They only had 3 aircraft carriers for their planes. Okay, without those aircraft carriers, that would have been bad for the United States and would have been horrible. So, it was pretty much an underdog story where the United States, with the few ships they had, going up against the Japanese monster machine that they had. It was a very important battle, which lasted from June 4th all the way to the 7th. But luckily, the United States won. We were able to defeat them. They delivered a huge blow to the Japanese, and we were able to keep them from expanding their empire. So, that should have been easy to tell. That should have been an easy story to talk about. But unfortunately for this film's story, it's paced very poorly. We go from one scene, and then all of a sudden we go to another scene, which without any explanation why we went there. And it's not hooking me to watch it. I'm not hooked on the beginning, the middle, and end. And that sucks, because again, this should be an easy story for people to follow, people to get invested in. But you're not invested in the story. You don't care what's going on, because the story is just boring and bland. And what's worse about it is the acting. The actors in this film, I'm sure they had to say whatever they were told to say in the lines, but they looked like they didn't give a crap. They didn't look like they gave a damn. I'm sure they did try their best, but the lines they said, the way they were acting, I'm like, oh my god, this is just terrible. It's like I'm back in the 90s. I feel like I'm back in the 80s. I don't understand. I really don't like. And these are people they're portraying that are not fictional. These are real people who they're portraying. And yet for some reason, they're not very good characters. You don't care about any of them. You don't care what happens to them. You don't care if they live or die. You just don't. And when we get to the battle scenes, when we get to the special effects, the music, it's not good either. The special effects, like, there are times when you can tell it's fake as hell. There are times when the CGI looks so horrible. There are times when the battles aren't even that good. I mean, I did like the battles in Independence Day, but it feels like he's trying to recreate that. It feels like Roland Emmerich's trying to recreate that, and it's not done very well. It looks fake as hell at times, and it's not realistic. And yeah, I really don't care how they look. And there are times when it looks so terrible, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. We're near 2020, and they're still with those crappy special effects. So yeah, this should have been an easy story from the beginning to the middle and end. You should have been able to tell your story very well, keep people invested, keep them hooked, and get them rooting for the underdogs. Even if you don't know about the Battle of Midway, you could have gone into this and thinking, yeah, come on, kick their ass, come on, guys. You don't feel that. I never felt that throughout this whole film. I never really cared about the characters if they lived or die. It's a shame too, because these actors are portraying the real people who were there and fought for us, and they just didn't feel like it was really that realistic. It feels like you didn't really care about them, and I really didn't. Special effects sucked horribly too. So yeah, guys, this was a bad film. I thought Pearl Harbor sucked, but this one was worse. So that's it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film or any war films, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button, check my Facebook page, check out my Twitter page, and also don't watch this film, guys. I do not recommend this. Watch something else. Don't watch this. So that's it, guys. I will see you next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care. See you next time. Bye. God, it sucked.